All right. Hello and welcome everyone back to the stream. We're going to be picking up where we left off yesterday with Baldur's Gate, although I'm quickly making some adjustments. Yeah, hold on, I'm currently adjusting some stuff in OBS, so bear with me here. Gonna have a little bit of a slow start. Mostly been making some like audio and volume adjustments. I'm actually going to turn that back down a little bit. And I'm actually going to lower my voice just a smidge in OBS. But overall, things should be good now. I also...
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is,
so I'm going to let Karlak talk.
I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Awesome. But no, part of the... So I think I may have figured out what my issue was, what an audio issue I was having was when looking back at the VODs, like, previously. And I think what I figured out was...
Sort of.
apparently
Next time we
Logitech
find
headsets,
ourselves
if you go in the
toe-to-toe with
Logitech
something we wanna squash,
application to like
drop a
modify
coin.
things,
See
apparently
what
they have a
happens.
surround sound feature, and it's automatically enabled. And I've never like thought anything of it, so I disabled it. So hopefully, the audio of the game doesn't sound terribly bassy, like how it did before. Won't know until either someone says anything in chat or when I look back at the VOD. So that is what it is. But let's go, Karlak.
Fuck yes.
Frickin'...
Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be fighting things probably very soon. Actually, let me enable this notice for chat or for anyone who's viewing, just so that way everyone knows that, hey, my dog is sleeping. Dog is sleeping. I hear snoring. So I apologize if I'm not being super quick with the moving around and what have you. I'm actually gonna put it at the top of the top left corner of the screen. But yeah, we're big chilling here. We're vibing, having a good time. Once again, I apologize if for whatever reason to anyone in chat I don't respond fast enough.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby.
But I hope anyone and everyone who's watching this or listening is having a good time. Hope everyone's been having a good day so far. So I thought that was something else. But yeah, we're picking up from where we last left off. Thinking about heading back to the blighted village. Probably gonna talk to the goblins some more. Probably clear it out, because you know, goblins are kind of not cool. Although I say that, and I've had one of my friends played a very funny goblin character who's an absolute chaotic little piece of crap. But I thought when I went down here to Karlak, there was a key somewhere around here. You know what? Actually, I can just hold Alt, and if there is a key, it'll pop up. Let's see. Aha, there is a key.
A bag of holding. A key?
Don't know. I don't remember what door it opens. I think if I'm not mistaken, it opens up the door in the toll house. But we'll see. If anything, I'll go back there, open it up, and we begin stuff. And also, I don't just plan on streaming Baldur's Gate today. I do plan on trying to stream some Elden Ring Night Rain. Actually, let me, because I just had a thought, I need to double check something with the stream. Okay, no, it's good. But yeah, I intend to hopefully later tonight, either tonight or after this, after I have like something to eat after this stream some Night Rain, try to complete a remembrance quest. I say so far in my time playing Night Rain, the only remembrances I've like completed are for the Wilder and the Guardian, because those are like the two characters I actually really like playing. Not say that I don't like Iron Eye or Executor. I really like those characters. Those two feel pretty fun. Executor feels I'd say it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but that's more down to just bleed damage or bleed proccing not being super strong against, I think what my friend said, half of the Night Lords. But oh well, you know. Open the door. Okay, now I remember how to open this door. You take something like a bottle or some such, and you put it on the chair.
There's a pressure plate in the chair, but I'm missing something.
I take that wine because yes, thank you very much.
Beware. This place is trapped.
Now for me to loot all of the goods. Ooh, a greater healing potion. That's really useful. Oh, especially given my freaking luck in the combat encounters so far with getting absolutely just blasted and stuff. Yeah, it definitely will be useful. Yeah. We're looking to make some progress, continue on. Probably not going to end up finishing Act 1 this stream. That's just, that would be I would say that is hilariously optimistic. But now we're going to go back to the Blighted Village.
Just falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house proud as occupiers go.
Okay.
Blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while.
Now let's go over here to the windmill.
Dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
I like your way of thinking. Split any takings with...
Look what we got here! Another little birdie wanting to fly! Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you! Hope you got a stomach for rights!
I'm just not looking for trouble. I want to pass by my guy.
Funny. That's what our birdie wanted. Release me this instant, you beasts! Unless you want to join him up there, you best pay the toll. Cough it up!
As the symbol glows.
Bro, I don't got 1,000
power
gold. Like, well,
courses
even if I
through
did have 1,000 gold, I wouldn't give it to
authority.
you. Huh, here's my counter offer. 500 gold. Okay, real. Being absolutely real, I don't want to pay any of this gold, and I don't want to use the illithid powers right now. I'm gonna save right here just because that feels like a good idea. This combat will probably not go well, but we're just gonna see how it goes. And once again, like I said yesterday, I have no intentions of constant reloading of saves, so we are gonna just see how this goes.
Oh, that's how it is it?
Be careful. Let's get this poor man down alive.
Okay, so
Let's
Karlak,
get your fire, baby.
I want you to get angry. Kind of sucks that they're all so far back, but
Covered.
I want you to throw
My little trick.
that. Yes. Okay, hold on, let's get people in position first. Ooh, I have a potion of actually, I'm gonna have Will do this. Or no. Actually, smarter idea would be having Shadowheart do this because she doesn't need to cast anything. So we're gonna do this. That way, I'm hasted when it's my turn.
The blade will not bend.
We get Will over here. He's gonna Hexblade's Curse. Just say one of the wargs. Solid. Oh, I could have gone back with Karlak. I kind of my brain turned off for 2 seconds there. Okay. Ooh. Well, that is rough. I wasn't expecting him to throw a bomb. It's always going rough for someone in the party. If it isn't me, it's freaking Shadowheart. If it ain't Shadowheart, it's someone else, you know. Okay, so Karlak is going to consume one of my potions. We're going to do this. That. Ooh, Yep. We're going to reapply the hex. Put it on him.
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please! I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
The goblin sniveling makes you.
So why is
blood
Karlak the
boil.
one talking?
You
But I'm
could give in to the rage and end the wicked little maggot in one strike.
But perhaps he knows something useful. Your head aches as rage fights against reason.
nah.
No! Why?
We continue. Karlak would be a little mad. Well, I don't know why she was the one talking, but oh well. Oh well. She gets a new weapon. So, I'm not gonna complain too much. Yeah, dude, freaking guy threw a bomb at me, and it's like, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting him to throw a smoke powder bomb at Shadowheart and damn near chunk me, down her, and loosely hurt Garlag. We got no short rests.
Cut me loose!
Oh, okay. You asked nicely.
Ugh. Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Damn, that's rude.
You saved me.
Oh, whatever
Now
I am.
you'll
What do you
extort
think
me.
whatever I am?
That's how
Look
this
at me,
works,
man.
yes?
What do you think I am? Nah, you don't know me nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'd like to know how you got
My own
caught.
fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Nah, this is a little bit. I wouldn't say mean, just more of like, man, wow, deep gnomes can only be in the Underdark. That's a little. That's a little specious in a way, don't you think? But
Something good here, I hope.
no. Oh, let's go. More explosives! Yippee! Is there anything else in? No. Anything in this wicker basket? Some gladiatorial sandals. No, I'm good. I'll pass. What else to do around here? Still got the spiders to deal with. Probably not going to deal with them before I long rest, because that is, I'd say, asking for too much. I am almost down. Shadowheart was down. Karlak is hurt. I also don't have any first level spell slots. Which I think what I'm going to do, just because my choice of cantrips is definitely kind of hurting me, I need to go back to Withers. I need to respec just so that way I can get my spells in order, because I forgot to do that in character creation. Yeah.
This is my time. Here goes nothing.
Okay, get Shadowheart back up. We just finish him off. Grab his goods to then sell them for later. Take his alcohol that he had. And then once again, I need to empty my inventory, or put things in my inventory into other people's inventories, because they are taking up too much space. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go to camp. I'm going to respec
I have something.
just so I can get my spells all resituated.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance.
No, answer 2 is kind of,
Beyond
I'd say, a
mortal
tiny bit mean.
realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Okay, so this is for the hirelings, yeah. No, I just want to do this, my guys, so that way I can get my cantrips all resituated. Because I made an oopsie and completely forgot about my cantrips. Take Firebolt and we take Shock and Grasp. I don't need that. Honestly, I'll just do this, right? Do lightning and stuff. We'd be slinging spells and stuff, you know. We'd be waving our hands around, speaking Moon Rune, and then things just blow up. It really doesn't matter. I will learn Featherfall. Or, yeah, let's just do that. Twinned, excuse me, twin spell and distance spell. Thank you very much. Take Misty Step. I'll just take Quicken Spell and then change that out for. Actually, we'll change this out for Shatter. Scorching Ray is nice. I don't feel as though I need it. At least if I need it, not right now. Because for the blasting and casting, I do have Magic Missile, and Magic Missile is consistent damage. And I kind of want to make Magic Missile do as much as possible.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Oh, who in the hells are you?
Well, you absolute
Other than clearly
stinker.
being from the hells.
You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious.
Yeah, once
But
again,
the
for dialogue, I'm
Popsters
gonna try to be
found
as
his
try to be
Clause
silent.
G, Section 9.
So that way, if
Target
anyone
shall
who's
be
here
limited to the
who wants to listen to the
infernal,
dialogue
demonic, the
can listen to
heartless,
it.
and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
So yeah. So once again, if I'm not super talkative during dialogue like this, that's why. Just for those people who want to watch or listen to this, there's that. So.
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Yeah. Will's now
I'll
a...
be honest, soldier. I'm
Actually, you know, I've not been...
Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long
That is
time
something
since
I've never,
someone
like,
stuck their
truly
neck out for
figured
me like
out.
that.
Is, you know, if Will... You know, if Will effectively got turned into, like, a fiend in some way, it's like,
You can say
how,
that again.
though?
When he was
Right.
chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Because that's actually a really good thing. So I'm curious. No, because he says he's human. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's like he's still human, but then he clearly has like, you know, fiendish aspects to
God's
him.
damn her, straight back to the
I mean,
hells.
obviously with the horns.
Just look at me.
But
I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them.
man, look at my guy. Look at
All's lucky he
Seamus.
didn't face a more
His brain
severe
isn't
punishment.
just completely smooth. He's actually remembering things, guys.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Okay, Will. We now go sleep time.
Let's see.
What did it select? Oh no! Okay, so it looks like we're having pears, egg, sausage, apple, orange, coffee. Well, that's great for sleeping. Cheese, garlic. Dude, we're just having a whole lot of random assortment of crap. Hey, Luna. Hi, princess. Yeah, hi. Are you readjusting in the bed? If you need to go outside, Luna, let me know. You gotta get up. That way I can go and let you outside. Oh, what the dog doing?
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Heck yeah, we pet the dog. Oh, we pet him again. Gotta give the good boy all of his scratches and love. It's only right, you know. If only we could have like a cat, you know, that just is like constantly hanging out. Okay. So, next order of business. We got Barkus. There's still the ogres. You know what? I'm gonna try to con them. I'm gonna try to riz them up, as some may say. I do have pretty good charisma. So we're gonna see how that goes. Actually, hold on. No, Will. Well, I was gonna use my scroll of mage armor to
No chicken. Tastes like fish.
buff up, but nope.
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Nah, dude, I'm one of the good ones.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You're very well spoken for an ogre, my guy.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
Uh-huh.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Yeah, dude, fight for me,
I
bro.
am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Look, dude. We'll be giving you the goods. Give you all the food you could ever possibly ask for. And probably then some.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. One blow, and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken.
Hell yeah, dude.
Indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
And then there they go. Moving around at the speed of sound.
That's curious.
No, no, that just breaks the platform up there. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Dude, let's go. More food stuff. Just...
Shadowheart's attention is fixed upon the contents of an old journal.
Yeah, Shadowheart, you good?
We should keep moving.
What happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
Look,
I saw something.
I
that
did see
reminded me of-
something.
Well, it's private. But then I felt something rise within me, like my blood was on fire. Then it passed. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Okay, I guess I won't be reading the other books. Can I at least, like, explore around for a little bit? Man, why is the cheese gotta be rotten? Like, it could have been not rotten, you know?
Haven't seen that game in years.
Like, I'm sure most food stuff that's gonna be around here is gonna be rotten. But here's the hoping, you know? Actually, you know, I never checked this poor sheep.
Anything of use?
Let's go. Let's see, I already went down here. There's nothing. I'll pick that up to sell it. Anything over yonder? Nope. Okay. We're gonna go over here. Now, once again, do I want to throw hands at the spiders first? Because I know I can get down there through the well. Well, you know what? Shoot. We haven't done anything big or major yet in terms of, like, combat encounter.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss,
So-
the well looks unremarkable.
Screw it. Why not, right?
The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
What could possibly go
Better
wrong?
be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
I don't want to talk to Karlak. I want to interact with the skeleton. Look, I'm in the business of getting loot, getting food, and getting gold. And they don't have to be in that order. I'm so surprised that my character wants to take these super obscure, just random routes to get to places. I'll wear those. I'm sure they'd probably be better for, like, Karlak, since she's gonna want to run up to people. Ooh, let's go. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me cast this scroll. Now I should be harder to hit. Though I'm confident that that's not going to change much. Okay, spiders. Oh. Ooh, Karlak. Okay. I guess smart idea to be enter turn-based mode.
What a charmer.
And we just get people sort of in position.
My faith protects me. Onward.
Move her right there. Move Will right here.
Should have worn better boots.
And I'll open up combat with a firebolt.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I'm ready.
Well, dang.
Well, well.
Okay.
A dull moment.
I'll move up to right here. Will also move up to right by me.
What should I do?
Shadowheart will go right here.
Fuck yes.
She can't get close enough. That sucks. So she's just gonna shoot this at her cap. Well, that sucks. Say no, don't shoot Will. Shoot someone else. Okay, ooh, actually, that's kind of good. So I could do that, make them take, you know, guaranteed damage. And then let's heal Will.
What's this?
Battle favors the fearless.
No, that's too far. He can see him. He can see it. Okay. Let's do this actually.
Just what to do.
I don't know why he had to get so close. Get that one out of the way. And then we're going to quicken spell. It's going to cost all of my sorcery points. We're going to hit it with an upcasted magic missile. Yeah. Where the hell did it go? Damn. Okay. It's all the way over there. Just drink that.
Your time has come.
Perfect.
Right, Karlak, it's go time. Under their noses.
Move her up there.
Back. Light will prevail.
Nice, Will, nice.
Fall by my hand.
Maybe I can do it. What the hell? Okay, I guess both Will and I suck. Will and I both just suck, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I hope everyone that's here is having a good time and is enjoying my suffering of missing attacks that maybe I should be hitting. There we go.
Focus.
My turn.
No. Karlak can't get to it, so she's gonna have to shoot it. That's fine. Back to my turn. I don't think I can get into position to cast any spells at that Eder cap. No. Well. It's fine.
Forever, pal.
Okay, we're gonna get her there first.
Coming through.
Get Will closer.
Now this is my happy place.
Now let's do this. Hit it with Lacerate. We reapply Hex. Then we Eldritch Blast. That is what I like to see. And then we finish it off with the Steel Chair. That did a lot less damage than I was hoping.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay,
Soldier, I need your help.
yeah. Karlak. I'm gonna wait for that last tick of damage.
That helped.
Now, she's gotta drink some potions.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
No, I came from that way. We go this way. Alright. Off to fight the big spider.
What path lies before me?
Now, I think I have a strategy in mind, right? And it all involves the spider getting on the web. Well, like right now. Do this.
All right.
We have my character hide again.
Every step counts.
We then have Will do some blasting. They're not surprised. Ooh, look at.
My time in the shadows. These birds have seen everything.
No, don't do that. You gotta get rid of the rest of those eggs. I'm not gonna have an action to cast any spells. We're just gonna have to put it. I can't put it on that.
Making my move. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, Will and I might be the ones who are cooked this combat encounter. Is there anything I can cast or like consume? Action, action. Nope, those are all actions. Okay.
Stay focused. Onward.
Cast mirror image. Shadowheart's gonna heal herself. Rage of Karlach, and then we just go to town. Oh, I can summon the funny flump. Okay. Alright. Yep, they're gonna hit Shadowheart. Ooh. Damn. Don't do it. Why is that an area of effect? Okay, Karlach's gonna need to drink my big potion. Shadowheart is going to need to do something. So she's gonna heal me.
I won't give in.
I have to do math.
Ready.
You know what, actually? This is simple.
Keep going.
We get Shadowheart to leave there.
Despite everything.
Nah, that feels like such a waste.
Let's go.
Could just run over and cleave. Oh wait, no, this thing doesn't have cleave. Oh no, it does have cleave. It's just its own like unique version of it. I was about to say, what? Just get rid of those as much as possible.
I can't even catch my breath.
Do I have any spell scrolls that can be helpful? Ooh, I think. Well, okay, because if I cast mirror image, I would be harder to hit. So you know what? I'll do that on myself. I need to not go down. Karlach's gonna probably end up getting knocked down. Don't do it. Okay, good. Okay.
Talk to me.
Let's consult the things.
This is gonna feel good.
Okay, so once again, Karlach is surrounded. The flump spirit won't do enough damage to kill anything potentially, so she's just gonna heal. Do that. With my character. Wait, can I actually get it? Hold on. No, I can't get line of sight right there. Damn. Okay. magic missile. This one. Get it lower. Poke it. Get it down. Good stuff. Heal Karlach. Just try to keep Karlach in the fight. Well, damn, that sucks. Luckily, my character
Nothing will stand in my way.
is sort of okay. I don't have any potions I can drink. No. Or, like, no invisibility potions. Move him over there. Shadowheart's just gonna heal herself up. She's just kind of existing right now. Actually, hold on. I do have some of these. Put these in her inventory.
Go on.
Do that. Do that, do that. That little guy will blow up. Nice. Karlach's still gonna be surrounded, but that's okay. Don't do it. It did it. It's gonna do it to me. Okay. So I have this amazing spell called amazing thing called Scroll of Invisibility. I'm probably gonna just end up doing it and having my character piss off. Yeah. Okay, we do that, and then we just kind of vanish. Uh-oh. That's not good. No, I didn't think that through entirely. Okay, we're gonna do that again. I forgot that my character was poisoned, so he was gonna take damage anyway. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that he was gonna take damage, so one, if it didn't down him, it was gonna knock him out of being invisible, and he would still have gotten clapped. So we're gonna reapproach this situation a little bit differently. So first of all, I have this potion of or elixir of vigilance. I want to use it. I just don't know who I should use it on. I feel like I should use it on my character. You know what? We're gonna put that on Karlach. Make her harder to hit. That would be useful for her. Will can't use any armor besides light armor, so he's kind of stuck with what he's got. Which is really unfortunate, because him getting hit kind of sucks. I don't have anything I can, like... What do we do? No. Well, I'll just drink that. it's going over here. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So instead of shooting the web first, I'm going to shoot the spider first. Do that. It's now surprised. Everyone, that's going to be what ends up happening. Now we shoot the web. It takes damage. It's prone. We're looking sweet.
There is work to do.
We go over here. We're going to split Karlach and Shadowheart up. And we're going to take some of that alchemist fire that I have. Actually, I could just put both in Karlach's inventory. Doesn't really matter too much. And we're just going to try to cook those eggs.
Unnoticed. Good.
Wow, I'm surprised that Shadowheart didn't get dragged into combat. Just grab the extra one. Yep, there's my dog snoring. Do that. Okay, cool. Shadowheart can't do anything more besides move, so she's gonna move back. End her turn. End Will's turn. Now for Karlach, she's not gonna throw an alchemist fire yet. She's going to go down and honestly she's gonna attack this spider. And then I'm gonna have her rage now. Amazing. More damage. Will not complain. Damn, I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. Excuse me. Come on. No, you stupid spider. You dumb spider. Okay, well, simple solution to this problem. We just do that. Move Will further back.
Nothing important is ever easy. At the ready.
Have my character firebolt these webs. Do that again.
Heating up.
Have Karlach go over and can she? No, okay, it's too heavy. I was gonna say, can't she throw that? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna throw this back into Shadowheart's inventory. I doubt she could make that throw.
On I go.
But I'm just kidding. No, she can't. We're gonna do this. Get those two on fire. Have her move back. Well, that's not good. That's also not good. Danger. I just need you to go screw yourself for like 2 seconds.
Making my move.
Smell blood.
that's gonna burn out and die.
Over there.
So Karlak is just gonna go up here. She's gonna drink the big potion. We'll do this. So my character, he's fine. Seamus is fine, you know. Shadowheart on the other hand, probably not so fine.
A little help, please.
Stop running! It's gonna go after Will. Okay. Okay. This may be another L, but I'm willing to like smash my head into a brick wall, so to speak, to get this to work. There's really nothing she can do besides heal, so we're just gonna do that. No, she's gonna have to eat an opportunity attack. Yeah. Chances are she's gonna go down because of the matriarch, because it's gonna just hit her and do like 30 damage. So, well, goodbye Shadowheart. Goodbye Will. Okay. Like, I'm kind of happy that this isn't an honor mode playthrough, because this would be an instance of like, yeah, it's already over. Because I egoed and took a fight that I probably shouldn't have at what, you know, level 3. But, oh, you know, it is what it is. That was the lowest damage Great Axe attack I've probably seen in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Once again, I'm going to smash my head through this brick wall and make it through the other side. I know I can do it. Like it is possible. Because it isn't like I can't do enough damage or whatnot to take down the matriarch. Because that's what that's what abusing fall damage is for. So I think the plan is we do something like this. So we give this to Karlak, so that way she's more likely to go first. And then I want my character to cast Enlarge and Reduce on Karlak. Or Enlarge. It's just Enlarge. I do have a potion of sleep. I don't know if it would affect the spiders, but we'll see. So once again, we're gonna go. But I hope whoever's watching, I hope you're having a great time witnessing my my pain, my struggles of trying to make this We're trying to brute force this.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Okay.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Once again.
Watching and waiting.
Oh no, I didn't want her. I didn't want him to go there.
Good meal. Halfling essence.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
I need
Need to press onward.
them to go there. Once again, I'm gonna split my alchemist fires up. Are you kidding? You're kidding me. Okay. It's not gonna kill it.
Silence is golden. Let's get it done.
Come on, like surprise it, damn it. Okay.
Can't waste any. Oh, hells.
Okay. So now we begin the shenanigans. Actually,
Let's go.
I want her to get down there first.
Maybe I should stay.
Have my character come over here. We cast large.
Don't waste a step.
Soldier. Sneak,
Okay.
Sneak.
Now we do that. We get angry. This spider's probably still going to end up running off because it's annoying. We have Carlock go back up to regroup with everyone else. Because chances are it's going to get,
Secrecy above all.
annoying.
Need to tread softly.
But now we get Shadowheart over here. She shoots the web, makes the spider fall. It takes almost 50 fall damage.
Onward.
Go over here. I'm actually going to cast Shield of Faith on, actually, no, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself. That way I can't get attacked by these spiders. Meaning it's less likely for me to lose concentration.
No time to waste.
Do that.
Still on my feet.
My word.
Now we get I don't know what effect she has actually from her rage. I don't think it said. Oh no! Oh, sick! She got the base effect.
Where do I go from here?
Okay, then with my character, he can't cast anything that actively harms anyone. So we're just gonna get myself prepared. Oh, actually. One of those eggs is not going to get set on fire.
Take two.
Move him right there just a little bit.
Is all that matters.
Because, yeah. Wait. Now, real question, are these creatures? Maybe not. I don't know if this is going to screw me over or not. But I have an idea. Let's throw... Ah, okay. I mean, I should have assumed that it would cancel out my
Yes.
my thing, but do I have a soul coin? I do.
Tactical.
Fast.
Okay. So can I shoot the other one?
Let's do this. Ignis.
Yes, I can. Okay, good. Whatever. Garlic can rage again. That's fine. Yep, it's gonna attack Will. That would have been real funny.
No time to waste. Another fight. Let's go.
Okay.
Time to
Well,
press
because I'm now in the action.
Put 'em up.
Go over there. Reactivate Rage. She's gonna attack this spider to guarantee still having Rage active.
My time's running out.
That's really not good.
Victor's paw.
Will can't move.
Smell blood.
Can't afford to let up. Take two.
Right, Karlak. It's go time.
Really, it doesn't matter what I throw. I intend on holding on to the poo scraper. I misclicked. I clicked the frickin'. Oh no, wait, no, I did hit it. Okay. I was gonna get very mad because I thought I frickin' clicked the ground instead of the spider, but no, I got it.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
We're good. Oh, I can't. Okay. Really? Solid crit from Will.
Can't stay idle. These boots have seen
Not a
everything.
runaway. Just do that. That way I can't get hit. It's awesome. A lot of little guys.
This is
Let's end this.
I got this.
Okay. that.
Favors the
Keep
fearless.
Karlach in the fight.
No holding back.
My character. Actually, oh, that's kind of whack. I can't get, wait, how, hold on. How is that making sense? How are you telling me that I can't shatter? Okay. Yippee, dude, I love magic.
One day I'll catch a break. Fleet of foot.
Concentrate.
Time to push my luck again. You've made a grave mistake.
Let's go. Open up.
Let's go. Only took 3 tries. We did it. We've done it, everybody. I'll pick it up. Now, what does this... Oh no. What do the spiders... What does this make? Web grenade.
Light on my feet.
I don't think I've ever used a web grenade before.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Mind your footing. The bones of the careless are probably littered down there.
Yeah, I'd say the bones of the careless are surely down there, Shadowheart, but you're looking awfully careless of just how fast you're running through all that. Well, let's see. I have 4 first level spell slots. Shadowheart's out of spell slots, but still has a Channel Divinity.
Sharp as ever.
Will has none, but he can short rest.
Let's go.
Okay, well, we're gonna short rest.
Nice little nap.
Save anything.
Blade at the ready.
Whatever combat encounter I may have next probably won't be that tough. Which, how close are we all to leveling? We're actually pretty close, all things considered. So, went to the spiders, talked to Fezzik and his jerk face self and dudes, talked to the ogres, they're all good. There's still these goblins that are here that we can take out. We dealt with the paladins that's here. There's still the gnolls, which I don't have the resources to do. And there's Joaquin's Rest and the Githyanki and all that, but we'll take things one step at a time. Because I'm still over this way, might as well go down towards the swamp. Since that's where we gotta go investigate Kaga. Although, hold on, I want to double check something.
Hey, something. Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act.
Might need to go into Stream
You
Elements
was the
and
last to see me, Rena.
check
Just
that,
let her go.
since it's not
Please.
popping
there?
up and doing stuff, but
Please,
that's fine.
I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
What's going on?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Oh, what did you do, though?
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
What is going on with
It's
this?
our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast. I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our
hold
own.
on.
Now, come on.
What the hell? So... how is Will gonna be like, yeah, I didn't like that, when it's like, wait, hold on. I'm being realistic here. Chances are, they're gonna end up getting themselves killed, you know, trying to directly deal with a hag. And so the most sensible thing anyone could say is, hey, let someone who's a little bit more experienced in this handle it.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Like, look, it's only reasonable, you know, to say something like that. Even if my character has thus far been smooth-brained, but also still capable of making checks that he probably shouldn't be. But I've happened to get good,
Blink and the wilderness changes.
like passive roles or active
Stinking
roles.
and insidious assaults your senses.
Man, I liked it better when it wasn't dank. I don't like the dank swamp, or the putrid bog as it's called. I get not good vibes from this place. Okay. I'm gonna move over there. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, they almost got him down. I'm not gonna have an action on my turn. That's okay. I'm gonna move back. I'm actually gonna move like right here. Oh, I didn't realize that Will and Karlach are not in combat. Well, now they are. Or now Karlach is. Okay. Let's do this. Just get that out of the way. And we move right there. Sorry, I was petting my dog. Hope everyone's having a good time. Good chill time in chat, even if y'all are lurking around, it's fine. Still appreciate it. Okay, okay. Yep, that's gonna dash to make it up over here. There wasn't a... Okay. Thank you, game. There wasn't anything to say that there was going to be an attack of opportunity made. Okay. Okay. No. Stop hitting them. That is very rude. Let's hit the Woodwode. Okay, Karlak may need to rage. I didn't want to, but I feel like I need to. Very much an ouch. So we're gonna just take my greater healing potion and throw it at Karlak. Okay, Will, come on, dude. Like, you having disadvantage in missing those attacks made sense. You had advantage, bro. Like, come on now, dude. Yeah, okay.
No surrender.
Let's consider, can I? Wait, why do I have to move in order to do it? Like, I have line of sight. Doesn't matter that I have line of sight, but I don't know. Hit him with another magic missile. Okay, drink that again. And oh no, 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 no! I didn't mean to click for you to go there, Karlak. I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
Very well.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is going to cast a spell. We're just gonna do that. Hang back. Will's gonna die. Oh, why are we whining? Do you need to go outside, Luna? I think my dog may need to go outside. I think she's awake enough now, but we'll see. Hey. Are you telling me that you need to go outside? If you need to go outside, then you gotta get up. You know that's how that works? Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, I could have done the... That's fine. It is fine. It is okay. I did a little bit of forgetting. Now we bring back the people who got taken down. But on the bright side, everyone leveled up. It is all good stuff. I think I'm gonna take Bursting Sinew. I'm curious as to how that's gonna work out, but I'm willing to take it. I'm going to actually take... You know what? I'm gonna learn... Well, hold on, what is this? Starting to turn takes like damages. I think I will just take Cloud of Daggers. I'm gonna bump up my Constitution and Charisma, and then I don't believe I have a spell I want to replace, so we are good on my character. After this level up, we're gonna take a quick like 5-minute break. Because my dog seems to be uppity right now, which means that she probably needs to go outside. So once this level up has been all situated for all the characters, we'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Honestly, Will kind of doesn't need another cantrip, but he'll take Booming Blade. He'll take Clouded Daggers as well. Bump up his charisma and dexterity. Dude, he has terrible dexterity for him wearing leather armor. For Karlak, I'm gonna just get her strength and I'm gonna get her strength and constitution up, actually. The constitution is more useful than the dexterity right now. But okay, everyone. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Take a quick little break. See you guys in 5 minutes. Alright, everybody. I am back. See, that was about a... Look. Oh, hold on. My dog is being... Dog for a second. Oh, is that right? I apologize for that. No, my dog was just being dog. She went outside, but every time she ever goes outside, she immediately has to start licking the heck out of her paws. And she sounds like super congested and like a little like a gremlin when she does it.
Must be the tree from the note to
But
What's
yeah,
that cleft there?
so that was a quick little, roughly 10-minute break. I apologize. I apologize if things just seem kind of quiet and whatnot. I have a tendency to mute my mic when I step away for a break, just so that way any conversation that may happen during, like in the household, just doesn't come through the mic. Try to keep things, I'd say, more enjoyable for anyone who may be watching or listening. Hold on. Awesome. And let's see, is there anything in that box? But yeah, now we're gonna go back to the Grove and confront Kaga. I know it'd probably be a good idea to do this when we're not, when most of the party isn't at half HP or less, but we like to live life a little dangerously. I need to expand Shadowheart's hotbar right here, and I'm actually gonna drag mine out a little bit just because that would be a really good idea. Will probably could use the same treatment, but not to the same extent. Okay, let's go back to the Emerald Grove. I also need to sell things because my inventory is looking kind of full of just random BS. But yeah, for some reason, like stream elements bot command I have active wasn't working or isn't working.
Need anything else?
I need to, after this stream, I need to look into
remember,
getting it all sorted.
You're not the only one in need.
It's not too, like, I'd say terribly pressing to get sorted, but I'd like to get it sorted out. That way things for next stream are all good. Luna, hey! Hey! Sorry. Sorry about that. My dog was just doing her shenanigans again. Very much a stubborn dog who likes to not listen too much, or she's just very hard-headed. Once she starts to, lick her paws or go and do something, it's just like, oh, dog is dog, and you gotta, like, unfortunately, like, I don't like raising my voice with my dog, but it is a situation where, unfortunately, I kind of have to. I don't like to, but she also is kind of old, so she's quite possibly just, you know, hard of hearing. Yeah, we're gonna sell that, or we're gonna sell all that. I'm gonna buy the potion of heal, these healing potions, and then none of these spell scrolls are really anything I'd want to outright purchase. I'm gonna buy some of the food stuff he has. The most expensive food stuff thing he has is a supply pack, so we're just gonna buy everything else. Yep. Alright.
Sylvanus be with.
Yep. Thank you, sir. I'm also going to go talk to Damon.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel.
Oh.
What's your
Well,
story?
sick.
I spent a good bit of time in
Stream
the
Elements
hills.
at least did that command
Hoisted against my will
properly
the
with
Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I
people trying to do
suppose,
the
if you're from
links.
Elturel.
So
The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up.
very happy to see that
Thought
that
they had you for
functioned.
keeps.
It was very much
Glad you got out.
probably someone trying
lucky.
to
It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
yeah, it was probably one of those like, hey, buy
gift
cheap
from
views. So happy to see that
Keeps
that
me
worked.
burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely. Let's see what can be done.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
No,
There.
Luna. No.
You'll have to install
I don't
it,
want
I'm
to hear
afraid.
from you, dog.
I don't think there are
You
thick
were
enough gloves
outside.
in all the
You went
realms
to the
protect that
bathroom.
kind of heat.
You went pee and poop. You have water inside if you're thirsty. If you want on my bed, you can get up here. You don't have to be on the floor.
Good.
Well, then get up here.
I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less
Come on, get up here. Come on.
changeable. Cheers,
There
mate.
you go.
Pleasure. And as
Yeah,
for the
but
heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of
No.
enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out.
Luna,
Take care, Karlak.
please.
And hopefully the next time I see you, I have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way, I miss my forge.
Alright. Sorry about that. I muted my mic again. That way I could tell my dog to get on my bed. Oh, now she's doing her stuff. I'm gonna mute my mic again and tell her to knock it. Alright. Once again, apologies. Dog is just being very uppity.
Didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
Yeah. Overall, I'm happy that Stream Elements at least has my anti-link or link blocker command all situated. So I'm very happy about that. It is moderately annoying seeing I assume bot accounts come by, post a link of like, hey, go to X website to get, you know, cheap free or, you know, cheap views and follows and whatnot. So happy that that's working. Once again, I have a command active that it doesn't seem to be working, so I need to look into why that is not activating. But that shouldn't be too much of a big deal. I'll just do that. Talk to Kaga.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Yes, you did, but I learned the truth.
What?
Those rats were little people. They were halflings, I believe.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Yeah, you take this letter, my guy. It has all the information you need to know.
What's in the colloquial word? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
No, I don't think so. How about you don't do that? Let's go.
No. You don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Look, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Like, I hit you with the truth bomb.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
No, it's the attack of the gnome slash halflings. Hold on. Oh, I could so do that. You can't. Okay, you can't tell me that I can do that and then be like, yeah, no, sorry. It's very annoying. No, not Will. No, not Will. Stop it. Leave Will alone. Ooh, nice.
Worth a try.
Okay. No, don't do that. Stay in the cloud of daggers. What's wrong with you? Ooh, nice. So she's stuck in the moonbeam. Lay down, princess. Yeah, lay down. Oh, you're gonna go over there? You're gonna go beat up my other blanket? Hey! Hold on. I'm gonna beat my mic real quick. Apologies. Dog was moving my blanket around and then she started to lick it, and I don't like it when she licks my bed because it makes really uncomfortable moist spots later if I go to lay down on it. Just doesn't feel great when you when you go to lay down and then, oh ew, there's just a nice solid little moist spot on my blanket. You know, it feels absolutely amazing. Ooh, no, don't do that. Okay, well now they're out of the cloud of daggers, so I can stop concentrating on that.
Need to stay focused.
This should get him. Yes, let's go.
What's up for discussion?
Alright, Kaga, are you done being
You
a
once called me a
absolute
monster.
monster?
Seems I've proven you right.
Yeah, what
I
happens now?
endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the right, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
What of Zevlor and his
We
people?
will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
Yeah, I could do that. I can definitely try to do that at least. Maybe, like, not this instant. Because things are looking very rough. Okay. Let's see. So... go to Zevlor, talk to him, tell him about what's going on. Then... I guess we'll head towards the Goblin camp. Yeah.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Yep, head towards the Goblin camp after talking to Zevlor. I'm thinking, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go to Joaquin's Rest. I want to grab the Spell Sparkler staff.
Zevlor.
By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened? Truly, Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
Nice.
Just several, Tilly. We're civilian.
What did I got these? Nope, I got these. Honestly, that's gonna be really useful for Shadowheart. I know I kind of fumbled the bag with getting some items that could help with healing, since Shadowheart's the only source of healing right now. But is what it is. I do intend on getting Minthara, and I'm probably going to end up replacing either Will or Shadowheart of Minthara. And also, fair likelihood, I'm going to try to get Halsin and have him in the party. But I'm not sure if I want him to be like the dedicated party healer. If that's the case, then I would have to, you know, throw Shadowheart out effectively. Although I still do intend on like keeping her around in the camp, you know, for Act 3. But that's no big deal. It's not a problem at all. What am I doing? I can fast travel here. Actually, no, I know a faster way to getting to Joaquin's Rest. We just go this way. Like, go on the Risen Road. And, go along this path. Which might as well do all that. I'll make more healing potions. Awesome. You gotta love to see it, man.
That's curious.
Oh, it's a rock.
Wanna dance?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Put that in my character's inventory because he's the one who can sell things really well.
How far can I go?
It's no use to them now.
Very true, very true. Oh, let's go. Oh, more cheese.
Open up.
Okay. Go over this way. Grab all of the good stuff that's right here. Which a lot of it just seems to be alcohol of some various sorts. Dang, really?
Smoke.
All
Something's
right.
burning. I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
I want to see. Nice.
Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Find out! In here! Can anyone hear me? Let's march!
Just leave everyone outside. That way I can do this.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Wow, that really only did 2 damage? It's a wooden door. It should be pretty, like... should be pretty easy to break with fire.
Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
With haste.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Will, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father.
No, in my mind,
But pride
Seamus is
no
not
reason to
a
refuse help to my own
Baldurian.
flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow
It's from
captors.
elsewhere.
Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Yippee, dude. I have an item that boosts my damage now. Woo! Okay, now I talk to Will.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Baldur Ravengard, the most influential duke in the city.
Thank you.
I didn't even
That
have an
means a
option.
lot.
What the heck?
But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Well, then let's get to it then, Will. I mean, well, first off, we should long rest. Because everyone is looking pretty hurt. Gale seems to be kind of hungry. No one else wants to talk.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there? That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Okay, I'm gonna give you... I'm going to give you the Speedy Light Feet because I don't dash and can't wear that. No one else is going to end up wearing it.
Thank you.
So, yeah, how's everyone doing today? For those of us that are here, hope everyone's having a splendid day.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Is there anything I could do,
You
Gale?
do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
I mean, it wasn't all that hard to get that one, Gale. I don't know what you're on about. Okay, just use the camp supplies this time.
Don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
I'm sorry, Chief. You're not gonna be drinking my blood.
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Yeah, dude, I'm not... Okay, that looks like Karlak's just emanating a giant flame. That's kind of funny. Anyone want to talk besides Astarion? Nope. Okay. What do you want?
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
I mean, yeah, you're lucky I didn't.
And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers. Oh no, I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
We all have our shit to bear. As long as you remember your manners, Astarion, you're welcome at my fire.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Yes, there's a long day ahead of us, not you, because you're not being used right now. You're not in the party. Shut your mouth. Okay. Off we go. For adventure awaits. And all that jazz. And what have you. Ooh, honey. That's more food stuff for later.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck sight.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, no, I'm totally hired by one of your people. %100%.
Down, Claw! Bad girl! She's a little overexcited. Been a busy day. Lads are celebrating.
Good to know. I do not, respectfully, I don't care. But I will be coming back around to cast nuclear bomb on those goblins.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
Yeah, keep it close. I very much agree with
Trust
Karlak.
me, I will. Let's keep going.
Alright. Into the goblin camp we go.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bar.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Perhaps. What are you selling? That'd be useful for Karlak. These would be useful for Shadowheart. I'm gonna buy these potions. Buy this for Karlak. Karlak doesn't really throw stuff. Yeah, we're gonna just do this, right? We're gonna sell these stuff. These things. Do that. Heck, why not? We'll buy his random food stuff. Not the supply packs, those are way too expensive for all that.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
Incredibly rude, sir. Okay, Okay. I'm not going to talk with Volo.
We have to find Halsin before it's too late.
I'm gonna go straight into the camp. Actually, I'm gonna discover the waypoint over here, and then I'm gonna go straight into the camp.
Must have been dedicated to her.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I got an audience of one of the ones in charge. You little jerk. I'm gonna re-roll that. Let's go, dude.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
I have an audience with the Drow.
Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Seluna.
Oh,
As
come
if
on,
mingling with a
Shadowheart.
horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Okay, Shadowheart.
We'll know who sent them. I might be the name.
Okay, so plan. Plan is absolute explosions.
That the jingle of coin, I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
Let me see your wares, madam. Although I don't believe there's anything I'd really want to purchase right now at the moment other than more potions. Because really, if I were to buy anything from her, it either would be the potions or it would be I'd say either the bloodied great axe or maybe a handful of the spell scrolls. I'll buy the potions. Can never say no to having more potions.
Pleasure.
There we are. So I got a total of 28 potions, or 29 potions. 27 of them being potions of healing, and 2 of them being greater healing potions. So we are looking pretty smooth, all things considered. However, I need to do a little bit of thievery. So I need to turn off the lights.
Soldier.
La la la.
We be trespassing and stuff, man.
Rat feet.
Because once again, the whole name of the game. I almost was kind of surprised I haven't found any potions of giant strength or whatnot.
What's that?
I don't have any feather. Or no, I do have a cast. Okay, good.
Let's turn down
Let's
the
just
fire.
gonna do this. We're stealing explosives.
Curious.
We're gonna send all these back to camp. Reorganize Karlak's inventory real quick, just to make things not as annoying.
What's this?
You may be too tall for this, Karlak, but you're doing an excellent job.
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle.
Okay.
Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
I find it funny how he has 7 HP, like he's at max HP, right? And then he takes that fall, he gets hit with that fall. It doesn't even do enough damage to kill him. He should be technically alive, you know? Technically. But is what it is. Okay, so plan. Actually, I don't know how many of them I have, so I'm gonna get this all situated first. Let's go back to camp. I'm gonna check how many explosive barrels I have. Gale is hungry again. Bro.
Good time for a chat.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Okay, Gale. Take the robe I'm not gonna use.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I appreciate it greatly, but I can no longer keep you in the dark. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
It's a little bold, if you ask me.
I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Well, I applaud your ambition.
Though not, I think, my methods. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
We can go over that later. Like what happened, you know?
Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave, locked out of time, locked away from Mistra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt.
Magical explosion,
exact
dude.
magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You should have told me, man.
I know. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
Nah, dude, you've been in the camp for this long. Might as well stick around.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Thank you, Gale, for somewhat keeping that succinct, but I suppose with that, I actually will call that a stream for today. So for those of you who are watching, listening, or lurking around, on Twitch stream. I very much appreciate it. For those of you who are viewing this in the future on YouTube, I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching, and listening, and I appreciate any follows or new follows on Twitch or any likes on YouTube and comments. But with that, that is the end of today's stream. We're still going to be in the Goblin Camp. With the next continuation of this, it will be the beginning of the destruction of the Goblin Camp. And probably going after the gnolls, but we'll see how things turn out. I know originally when I started the stream off, I was going to be doing Goblin Camp shenanigans, but got sidetracked by spiders. So there's that. But once again, I thank you guys for tuning in, listening. Very much appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.